Hello viewers, you're welcome to Website Development. In this series, we're going to be talking about building websites without code. Building websites without code. So, my name remains Vincent Hope. I'm going to be taking you through this course. So first, let's deal with some basic concepts. Now, the first thing we need to talk about is what is a computer network? A computer network is two or more computers connected with cables or wireless technology to share information. A computer network is where you have two or more computers connected together and they share files, share videos, share all kinds of cyber resources. Now we come to, so that's the computer network. Secondly, we have what is called the local area network. This is two or more computers or devices connected together within a single location, which can be a building, office, home, or home to share information. So when you have a computer network connected within the same space, an office building, an office, or in your home, you have a local area network. All this are important for what we want to treat so that we can understand the concept of websites. Thirdly, we're talking about wide area network. Two or more computers, networks, or LAN connected together over a wide area to share information. So when you have different LANs, different local area networks, one in one building, another in another building at a long distance or in another state. Let's take a simple example. If you have banks have branches in different states. So you have one in Kano, you have one in Lagos, you have one in Abuja. All of them, those branches have local area networks. So in those local area networks, they are all interconnected. That is an example of a wide area network. So you have different local area networks connected together. You have wide area network. And then we go on to the internet. The internet, which stands for International Network, is a type of wide area network where computers are connected together across the globe to exchange or share data or information. Now the internet stands for what? International network. It's a network of computers across countries, computers in Nigeria or networks in Nigeria connected to networks in Cameroon, networks in Cameroon connected to networks in Canada, networks in Canada connected to networks in US. All these networks connected together to share data and information is called the internet. Now we come to the World Wide Web. This is a collection of pages. Note this function here, pages, or you call them web pages, containing information located on different computers across the world, but are linked together and can be accessed through the internet. So what is the World Wide Web? On every computer, you have documents, you have information stored. This information stored, if they are uploaded to the internet, you can call them web pages when they are uploaded to the internet. Now these documents are stored in different computers. There's one stored here in a branch in UBA, for example, in Kano. Another set of documents stored in a branch in UBA in Lagos or Abuja. Another stored in one of their branches in the US or in Dubai. All those documentations which the staffs can share with each other are called web pages. These web pages are linked together so that when you click a link, you can move from one page to another. That is what is called the World Wide Web, a collection of pages or web pages containing information on different computers that are linked together. Now, let's come to the concept of what we want to develop, a website. This is a specific location on the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web is a very large space of documents connected together, but a specific location on the World Wide Web made up of linked pages where you can find specific information about individuals or organizations and can be accessed through the internet. So a website is a specific location on the World Wide Web where you can find specific information concerning individuals or organizations. So when you are building a website, you are building a location for an individual, for an organization, for a company, or whatever. Now, let's look at in other words, a website is simply a large book. You can relate a website as a book with several pages that are linked together. So having specific information about an individual or organization. So that is what a website is. So I hope we have got that. So we talked about pretty quickly. We talked about computer network, connecting two or more computers together, local area network, the connection of computers within a building or office space, wide area network, connection of different computers over a large area. Then we talked about the internet, which are different local area network, wide area networks across the globe. Then we have the World Wide Web, which is a collection of pages where documents are stored but are linked together. And finally, we spoke about the website, which is a specific location where you connect, where you have information concerning an individual organization, where you can build, you can link them together. Now, we said the internet today, the website is a large book of several pages that are linked together. So let's jump right in. What are the components of a simple website? A simple website has a home page, it has sub pages, it has web address, it has links, it also has a structure. Now let's open a simple website. For example, let's go to the internet. Let me click Microsoft Edge here. Okay. Now, let me bring this one down so that we can see it in our... Okay, let me expand this. Where's my internet? Okay, so this is my website here. Let me expand this very well. Okay, so now let me go to a site, BBC. Let me go to BBC News, for example. If I click BBC News, okay, this is the home of the BBC. I click the BBC, I click it here. Now I want you to note something as it's trying to load. Note what it's trying to do. Okay, it's still uploading, so we're waiting for it. It's taking time. Let me press enter again. Okay. Fine. So this is the BBC website. Now you see the first page here. Let me click here. It's called the home page. The home page is actually the first page that you meet when you come to every website, the home page. Now watch the address here. Remember what we said here is that components, you have the home page, which is what we just talked about, which is the first page. Then we have sub pages. Let's come back to the sub pages. Now, you see home page here, we have news, we have sports, we have business, innovation. Now, look at the address of the www.bbc.com homepage. If I click news, watch the address will change. You see now it's now bbc.com, which started from the homepage, now /news. That means it's a sub page of the homepage. Now, if I click on this one, it shows you that bbc.com/sports. Is a page that contains information on sports. Now, if I click this on business, you can see that now it's www.bbc.com/business. Now, so if we go back to our text, so now every web page has a web address, which we just talked about. Now they are made up of links. Now let's come back here, come back to the website. Now look at this business Under this business page, if I scroll down, first it has sub pages. You have executive, long, technology. Okay, let me go to sports. I click on sports. Under BBC Sports, you have football, cricket, Formula One, Paralympics, and the rest of it. Now, so you see it now. So let me scroll down to sports. Now you see England closing on victory. As soon, look at my mouse pointer here is an arrow. As soon as I bring it here, it changes to a hand. The arrow changes to a hand. That means this is a linked page. If I click on it, watch this, bbc.com/sports. If I click this, watch what happens. Now, it takes me to that page, England closing on victory. So the information is on this page. Now it's still loading, but let's watch the address. The address has changed from bbc/sports/cricket/articles/ this name CK. This is the name of the page. So under this, you can now read the information. Now, what was important was that page was linked. So let me go back. So you can see it was linked. So all these pages here are linked. So that is what a website, all these pages are linked to different pages. If I click this, Russell predicts close.jp fight. If I click on this, you can see it takes me to another page, completely different. So that is it, bbc/sports/Formula One. So that is the idea. So the pages are linked. So that's about that. Then finally, on the basic on the concept of a simple website, we have what's called a structure. Structure means how does your website look like? Now, so remember, you have to, every time you want to design a website for yourself or for anybody, you have to understand the structure. The structure means how would your website, how will people access your website, from what step to which step, what is the first page they meet, what's the second page they meet. So now the first page they meet is usually the home page. Under the home page, for example, this one now, it has politics. It also has sports. After the politics, under the politics, you have US elections, for example, and you have British elections. Under the sports, you have football. So this website, this is the structure of this website, and this website has how many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. So it's a 6-page website. So that is the structure. Now let's do a practical example. We are going to create a simple website using Word. The first thing we are going to do, we're going to create a folder. The second thing we are going to do, we're going to create 3 Word pages and save them with different names in that folder. And the third is we're going to link the pages. So let's jump right into it. Let's go to the desktop of this. Let me minimize this now. Yes, I minimize this. Okay, the first thing now that I come down here, we're going to create a website. Now, I would always advise every time you want to create a website, look at a sample. So let's go to the internet back. Let's go back to the internet. Let's check what kind of site I want to create. Let me go back to Google, press enter. Let's create a car website. So let's take a simple example. Let's check Honda Motors. Let's just type Honda and I press enter. If I type Honda and I press enter, okay, so this is the Honda official site. Now let me right click and open it on a different page. Okay, let me expand this still. Okay, this is the Honda website. It's still uploading. Okay, so this is the address, www.honda.com. Fine, this is the Honda website. You can see it starts with a picture. You can scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. You can see different pictures, how the website looks like. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. This is the web page for the home page. So you see all the information. Below, you have different menus, our brands, Honda, Acura Motors, this, about us, You have racing, you have other information. Let's scroll down and see. Okay, you have services, you have their different social media handles, all here. Now, so let's go back up and see how we can do something simple, very simple, closely related to what they have here. Now, under their menu, remember this is the home page. You have under the menu, you have Honda Autos. Let me right click this and open it on a new tab. I also have Acura Motors. Let me right click this and open it on a new tab. So we have two new tabs here. So if I click on this, it's loading. I click on this, is also loading, because we want to create a 3-page website. So let's see how we can deal with that. If we come here, you can see, okay, this is for the Honda Autos. It's loading. You can see what you have under Lotus. You have electric SUV. You'll see what you have here under Acura. You have different kinds of cars, and this is the home page. So let's see whether we can do something similar in Microsoft Word. Okay, so what do? Remember, it says we have created the folder. We have not created the folder, so let's go back. So the first thing to do is to create the folder. So let me right click here. I right click on the desktop, for example. I come to new. I select folder. I click, and I can call this one Honda Motors. Honda Motors. So I press enter. So I have a folder here called Honda Motors. Now, what I will want to do first, I will go back to the desktop. I will check in each of the pages. You have some beautiful pictures of cars. Let me minimize this. Okay, there's a car here. Okay, you have 2024 Prologue. Now let me go to the internet and look for the picture of Prologue. Honda Prologue 2024. Look at it here. I click on it. Okay, this is a Prologue, and I go to this where I will get the pictures. I click here. Where I will get the pictures, I click here. It's taking time. Okay, so these are pictures. Let me take this sample picture here. There are different kinds of picture you can scroll up. So I'll just take this. I come here, I right click it, and I click save image as. I say save image as. Okay, we already have something here, but this is not the file I want. This is Honda. Let me look for the one. I click on desktop. I go to the one I used, which is Honda Motors. So I double click it. That's the folder. I will save my pictures here. So I will call this one Prologue. I save it. Okay, I go back to the second. This is for the home page. I come to the second page, which is the official autos. What do they have here? They have 25 Ridgeline. This is the name of the vehicle. Or Passport. Let's look for Passport. So let's come back to all here. Okay, so let's look for Honda Passports. Press enter. I come to where we get the pictures. Okay, so let's look for something cool. So let's take, I can take this. I'll take this one. This one is more clearer. That's right click it. Right click here and click save image as. I type here Passports. Remember, it's still saving under Honda Motors under desktop. I click save. Okay, let's now talk on the third page. It is the third page. The third page is all electric ZDX. This is Acura. So let's talk of Acura vehicles. What are the makes? Okay, let's come to Acura. So let's go back. Honda. Scroll up. I can type Honda. I'm showing you how to save pictures on the internet. Honda Acura. Press enter. Okay, so I can take any one. I can decide to take this one. Save as. Type Acura and I save. Okay, now I have something cool and I can now go back to my MS Word. I've saved the 3 pictures. Go to my MS Word now. So this is the text, so I can go to File, click New, blank document, click Create. So my first document, my first page is the home page. Home page, press enter. So I make it bigger, make this a bit bigger. Okay, I press enter. I can insert the picture of the prologue, which is the first page. This is my first page here. I have the picture of the prologue here. So I go back to my documents. I press insert, picture. See the prologue here. Okay, let me go back. It's under desktop here. Under Motors. Double click it, come to prologue. Okay, see my prologue here, so I can expand it, draw it at the edge here, make it bigger. If I want to move it easily, I can right click and say wrap to text and tight it here so I can move. So I come down here, make it bigger. Now this is my first page. Now I also want to put some information here, so let me come back to Microsoft Word. To the Google, come to all here. I can say to get some information about Honda Prologue. I can say Prologue. I can say about, just to tell Google to give me some information about Honda Prologue. Press enter. Press enter. Okay, if I scroll down here. Okay, let me open. Let me scroll down, look for something that is cool. Okay, let me open this. Right click here, open. It opens here. I just want to pick some information to make my website my page have some context. So your website doesn't only have to have pictures, it has to have both text, pictures, and other resources for the music, videos. Okay. Okay, let's put okay. Let me just take some information here. Honda wants to use, okay, let me just take this information. What is important? Just talking about the vehicle. Let me just take up to something this point. I right click it, I copy, I go back to Microsoft Word and I paste it here. Okay, I can move this one down, move this one down, move this one down, move it. Let me scroll up. Beautiful. Save. Now I have to save this. When I save it, I can click File. I can click Save As here. Then look for the file. Look for this. I come here under my desktop. Then go to Honda Motors. Then save it as what? Home page. Very important. So this one is set. This is also the sample. I open another page. I'm creating a second page now. click View, click Create. Now let's check the second page of my Honda Pro. I brought it, bring it up. This is my first page. This is my second page. On my second page, I have the Honda Autos here. So I can put the passport here. So I come to second page. The second page, I call it Honda Autos. Press Enter. Now let me insert the picture. Okay, let me insert the picture. Let me minimize this so that you see how to insert the picture. Okay, fine. I come here, so I click Insert menu, click Picture. Then you have Passport, double click it. So you have Passport here. Okay, let me expand it too. So I expand it. Expand. I can make it so I can easily adjust it. Right click, click wrap text, click tight. Okay, then let me scroll down. So draw it down. Okay, so Honda Autos, let me make this one bigger, bold, big. Press Enter. Now let me add some information here. I come back to the internet, come here and said about Honda passports. Just to get some information, you enter your own information. Now about Honda passport, let me scroll down and see if I can get any info about Honda passport. Okay, we can just pick this, equipped with tough terrain engine. Just right click here, come to this point, right click it and copy. So you copy it, so we bring it here. I come back here, I right click, I now paste it here. So this is the information you have here. Make this one a bit bigger. So this is that. So this is for the second page. I have to save it. Click Save. Now you see the first page is here under the Honda Motors folder home page. I can call this one Honda Autos. I click Save. So how many pages do I have now? If I show it here now, I have the first page, home page. I have the second page, the Autos page. This was the text we're using. So this is the first and second page. So let me create the third page now. I click File. I click New. I click Create. If I click Create, we'll call that page Honda Acura. Press Enter. Click Insert. Click Picture. Honda Motors, this is Acura. Double click it. Right click it to make it be adjustable, tight. Expand it. Okay, scroll down. Now scroll down. Drag the picture down. Okay, I can go back to Google and said about Honda Acura just to get some basic information. Okay, Acura is a luxury performance vehicle. Okay, so I'll just copy this. This is good to go. I can copy this. Then right click and copy. Go back to Microsoft Word. Press Enter. Paste this. So this is okay here. Make this bolder. Okay. Now let me scroll. Make the picture. Increase the picture here. So I have to save this. I save it. Click Save. Call it Honda Acura. Save. So now I've created three pages. The first is the home page. The second is the Honda Autos. The third is the Honda Acura. So now I need to link them. So I click on this on the first one. I scroll down. I come here. So this is the home page. Let me minimize it too. Okay, so this is the home page. This is the home page. Look at the title, home page. So now I go down, I come here. So the home page should be linked to the Honda Autos page and also to the Honda Acura page. So I save it. I go to the second page. I go down, press enter. This second page, which is Honda Autos, should be linked to the home page and also linked to the Honda Acura page. I click save. I go to the third page. This page, I go down and press enter. Let me take this one up a bit and bring it down here. Okay. Why is it going down, scrolling down? Okay. Okay, yes, I have it down now. And move this one up. Move this one here. Press enter. Okay, and now this one will be connected to the home page and also to the Honda Autos page. Now, so I now save these two. Now, let me go back to the first one. The first one, I click it. So this is the Honda Autos. What do? I highlight it. Then I right click it. I click because it's Honda Autos. I right click, I look for this. Right click. Sorry. Okay, I right click and I select this hyperlink. I click hyperlink. I will now look for the file Honda Autos. I click on Honda Autos. I click OK. Now you can see it has changed into a connection. I've changed into a connection, it is highlighted. It shows you that it is a link. Now I also highlight this, right click, come to hyperlink. Hyperlink, I select Honda Acura. I click OK. You can see that now it is connected. Honda Acura. Then I go to the next one. I go to the next page. Highlight this, right click, go to hyperlink, select the home page. I am linking the pages together, click OK. I highlight this one, Honda Acura, I right click, go to hyperlink, select Honda Acura, click OK. So the two pages are linked now. I save them. I now come to the third page. I highlight it, highlight, right click, sorry, highlight it, right, oh, why is it making mistake? Oh, okay, hyperlink, go to the home page. Click OK, highlight, go to the Autos page, Auto page, right click, hyperlink. Now I go to Autos, click OK. Now I save all of them. I save this, I close this, I save this, I close this, I save this, I close this. Now let me close everything. Close everything so that we can see how it operates. Now I'm under, this is my folder, I double click it. You can see now I have all the home page, Acura, Autos. Those are the three pages. All these ones are pictures. Now, so if I come to the home page, I double click it. Start Microsoft Word. I come down, let me close this. Come down, under my home page. Now I press my control key. If I bring this here, look at it, you can see the link showing. If I press my control key, you see it changes into one. If I click it, you can see it links to the auto. I come down here. If I want to go to the Acura page, I press my control key, it will change to a hand, I click it, it comes to the Acura. Okay, the picture is, okay, this is the picture here. Now, let me move this one up a bit so that it will show. I can save it if I want. Now, from the Acura page, I can also come back and go back to the home page. Right, press the control key, click the profile, you can see I'm back to the home page. So, this is how you create a simple sample of a website, a